Chapter 1. Introduction to Object-Oriented Programming Language. What is a computer program? A software program is commonly defined as a set of instructions, or a set of modules or procedures, that allow for a certain type of computer operation. What are the two elements of a computer program? Code. What is happening? Data. Who is being affected? What is procedure-oriented programming? A procedure-oriented programming is one where a complex program is solved by dividing it into smaller problems using functions or procedures. Characteristics of POP. Emphasis is laid on functions, logical steps. Functions share global data. Data values can keep floating from one function to another. Uses top-down approach of programming. Drawbacks of POP. As data values are global to all the functions, you may require making necessary changes in the functions due to change in the data values. It is not suitable to solve complex problems in real situations. What is object-oriented programming language? OOP is an object-oriented programming language. It is a modular approach to programming in which equal stress is given to data as well as methods, and it allows the data to be applied within the stipulated program area. It also provides reusability features to develop productivity logic. What are the features of OOPs? It gives equal stress on data and function. It makes the program simple by dividing it into a number of objects. The objects can be used as a bridge to have data flow from one function to another. Data can be easily modified without any change in the function. What are the advantages of OOPs? We can extend the use of existing class through inheritance. Using the concept data hiding can generate secured program. We can create different modules in our project through objects. Multiple instances of an object can be generated to coexist without any interference. It is highly beneficial to solve complex problems. It is easy to modify and maintain software complexity. Define object. An object is a unique entity which has its own characteristics and behavior. Characteristics is represented in terms of data. Behavior is represented in terms of functions. Define class. It is a blueprint that represents a set of objects which share common characteristics and behavior. Define encapsulation. Binding up of data members and member functions together into a single unit called class is called encapsulation. Define data abstraction. Act of representing only essential features without including its background details is called data abstraction. Define polymorphism. The ability of a method to behave in more than one form is called polymorphism. Function overloading is a way to implement it, in which more than one function has the same name but different argument list. Define inheritance. The process of linking and sharing the common properties of one object of the class with other object of the class. What is reusability? During inheritance, the components used to perform a task in base class are in turn used in the derived class for other processing. Then it is called reusability. What is dynamic binding? The process to link to the function call with function signature at runtime, that is, during execution of a program. What is an attribute? The characteristics which make every object having its identity make them distinguished is called attribute. How is behavior represented in a class? The behavior of any class or object is represented through various functions and methods. What is message passing? When objects need to interact with one another, they do so by passing information to and from one another. This is called message passing. What is data hiding? The data which cannot be accessed directly outside class premises although they are available in the same program. What is garbage collection? The garbage collected heap is where the objects in Java programs are stored. Whenever we allocate an object using new operator, the heap comes into picture and memory is allocated from there.